Once upon a time, there was a young man who had to go on a journey to discover the truth of his past, where he came from, and where he was going to go. And at some point, he put on the orange jumpsuit and flew a thing. I got some Luke Skywalker. Yeah. Alright guys, so here we have the new version of Luke Skywalker from the Archive series. And, well, he's pretty cool. This is actually my first version of a Luke, because I don't even have, like, Old Man Luke. I would really love to get, Return, or I'd love to get a Jedi Luke, I'd love to get, well, all of them. But this is him in his, just flight suit, I guess, from the X-Wing. I don't think it's just the, like, Hoth. I don't think it's the same flight suit from that, but it might be the same. It's molded mostly in orange plastic with all the good stuff painted over it, like the belt here painted in gray, the vest all painted white and black. You've got the air control system there on the chest. Looks pretty cool. It does have a phenomenal helmet. I'll pull that off here in a second. You've got silver right here for whatever the heck those are supposed to be, tools or whatnot. And come down to the bottom and stuff, you got very nice glossy black boots, and then whatever's happening over here on this side, whether that's supposed to be for ammo or tools or whatnot. Who knows? But I'll pull out his accessories for right now, since that's the next thing on the docket. And you get a DL-44, just like Hans. I don't know why, but you got one. And molded in black, painted silver up here on the flash hider, and a brown handle. Pretty cool. I don't know why he's got it. I mean, I guess they were sort of standard issue to a degree, but knowing what happens in Solo and how we get a whole new origin for the gun, it is what it is. And of course, you do get his father's lightsaber. A weapon from the most sophisticated age. And I don't know that this is a new mold by any means. It looks like the same one we've seen before. The one I've definitely looked at with Maz Kanata. Except for the fact it does have the hook on the end here. And does have the blade that can be removed. So you can have just empty lightsaber. But he does have a lightsaber hook right here on his crotch for some reason. So that can just be there. That's a little weird. I don't know why it wouldn't be off to the side, but you can just have it dangling if you want to. And you've got a blue beam, of course, for that version. Now, the other accessory is the helmet, which is not the easiest thing to work with, but I'm going to pull it off. I like the fact that they gave us the helmet, and it can fit on the head. Just all soft plastic, so you got to work with it a little bit. And if you can get him to stand, it would be even better. And of course, it is a Red Squadron helmet. Come on. Got some nice yellow tempo here. Same thing with some yellow and white stripes down the center red bit that is painted. Very nicely weathered. You got the Rebels logo there. What appears to be kills on the side there. Dash marks, all the stuff. As it goes, this looks like the least real thing to me. It all looks like it's cartoony, the hard outlines and stuff like that. And it is actually all made of translucent plastic, so what the visor is here, and then the rest of it is just painted over, which is actually pretty cool. You can see the red paint for the thing there. And if you want, you might be able to get him to hold it under his arm, like he's getting ready for a mission. It's pretty cool. I like that. No way to like hang it anywhere else, but he can probably hold it by the hand, either by the strap or from the back. Let's go by the back. Just like right there. Just kind of have him carrying the helmet. That's pretty cool. I like that. It's a very neat accessory. Now for the sculpt and the figure itself. Get a very nice young episode 4 version of Luke, except for this really bad paint right here. Does have some blue eyes that aren't really painted that well. Very sculpted for a Fawcett style hair, just kind of and then some brown and grayish streaks going through there. Pretty cool. But it is definitely episode 4, Luke, before Mark Hamill had his accident and everything. You do get disc hinge in the neck, so he can look way down and way back. Ah, what happened to your throat? And then ball joint mounted, meaning the head can just kind of pivot in all directions. We already saw the shoulders are on disc hinges, can rotate all around. Very good. Elbow, or rotation right above the elbow, single jointed elbow. I don't think the gloves rotate below the elbow. Nope, they don't at all. You can tell that was black and then painted orange for the rest of the sleeve. Does have some torso movement. Pretty cool. Some rotation, though it's mounted way up here, not near the waist. So he can lean back, he can lean forward, but these straps for all the flight suit stuff are really annoying and in the way, but hey, you know, it's fairly accurate. And very, very restrictive, honestly. So there's that. So he has T-mounted ball joints, but it's really hard to move the legs around. I can get them out a little bit. Does have thigh rotation, at least on this leg. This one doesn't really want to move, so I'm not going to force it. It's pretty bound up there. Double jointed knees, a little bit hindered by the strap, but not much. And boot cut down here, which is very nice. I like that they did that. I like this pocket that's molded in, now that I notice it. Super glossy boots, I dig that. So rotate there, you do get the disc hinge for the ankle, and then a rocker down there. But due to the way things are limited by the straps and the fact that this thigh can't rotate, it's a little restrictive. But he's pretty cool for what he is. Kind of hope we get like a Dak and some other guys from the X-Wing squads. I think that'd be good. Trying to get him to stand is not easy. It's like this left or right foot, not quite on the same pegs as everything else. There we go. Okay. That is a little tight. I don't know if that's from paint or what, but that is super tight. Ankle joint. But for comparison, let's bring him in with his buddy Han. Of course, this is the Bespin Han. I still need to get the Hoth version of Han. They're pretty good. I guess that's a decent height comparison there between Mark and Harrison. And then to complete the awkward trio, let's bring in Leia. Then 3PO, his favorite protocol droid. It's nobody's favorite protocol droid. And then looming in the background, Daddy Dearest, who towers over him. Even there, it's not just perspective, he is just that tall. So there we go. That's pretty cool. Oh, and Wally for height. And last but not least, from the Archive Wave, our Archive series, you got Boba Fett as well, who is a bit taller, for sure. So, yay for that. Alright guys, so final thoughts-wise, the Luke figure is actually very, very cool. I like him. I'm glad to finally have a Luke. I need to find other ones, like indoor, stuff like that. This might be very similar. I forgot there was the one that was kind of a centerpiece thing, where he's, it's a battle on Hoth and stuff like that. So maybe that has something to do with it. I don't know. But at least you can get him dual handling his lightsaber. I do have to figure out how I'm going to pose him, to be honest. But I dig it. I like this Archive series. I hope they do more. I would love to get older figures and stuff like that I haven't seen before. And I still need to pick up a normal Vader instead of just this Walgreens lightning helmet Vader. But guys, if you like this version of Luke, you like Star Wars, go ahead and give me a big old thumbs up for this review. Hit that subscribe button if you are new down there. As of filming this, we're like right on the verge of, we're knocking on the door 4,000. So that's pretty awesome. And, of course, if you want to help support the channel, you can check out the Shoky shirts and the Patreon right here. Everything is in the link in the description down below. I'll catch you guys on the next review. And remember, as always, let the Force be with you.